Not everyone knows this about Cristiano Ronaldo, but he has one weakness in his life: his mom. In fact, he lives with his mom.
Your mother was crying, obviously. Obviously, yes.
Yes, believe it or not, even if he's one of the most famous people in the world, even if he has a girlfriend, Cristiano Ronaldo still chooses to live with his 68-year-old mom. He's pretty much a mama's boy.
If you had a friend who didn't show love to your mother, respect to your mother, how long would they stay a friend for?
They're never gonna be next to me because I have a security and make him sleep, so.
I mean, it was even rumored that Cristiano broke up with his ex-girlfriend just because once she didn't come to his mother's birthday. And to top it all off, he has never been married in his life. So what is happening here? Is Cristiano's mother perhaps controlling him? Here's all you need to know about the interesting relationship between Cristiano and his mother, Maria Dolores Aveiro. It's not easy to say this, but Cristiano's mother at first didn't want him to be born. Because she was living a poor life with an alcoholic husband and 3 kids to feed, Dolores tried really hard for the young Cristiano to be never born. Every day she drank warm ale and overexerted herself, running and running until she was extremely exhausted in hopes that Cristiano would not be born. We can only thank God that she didn't succeed back then. Even with that miracle, young Cristiano was not spared from a life of hardship. As his sister revealed, they used to live in a house where they used buckets to catch rain from a leaking roof, where the bare ground was just covered in plastic and beds were just 2 mattresses supported by bricks. Young Cristiano would even sweep the streets to help the family, since his mom, Dolores, was a cook and a cleaning lady. But see, that was also when Cristiano started to dream big. As early as 7, he was already playing football, and years later a huge opportunity came, taking him to a faraway city to pursue his sport.
Toughest time in my life. It was when I left my family with 11.
This, Night Fam, is when you realize and appreciate why Cristiano treats his mother the way he does. Because as Cristiano Ronaldo worked his way up, his mother was working twice as hard just to support him. She would go to sleep hungry just to let her family eat. And listen to this because this is heartwarming. Dolores was working 7 days a week as a maid just to be able to buy Cristiano his first pair of shoes. From a mother who didn't even want him, she became the mother who wanted the best for him. Knowing this story, you suddenly realize why Cristiano is such a hard worker.
Sometimes we need patience, consistency and persistence to achieve the best thing.
He never takes any shortcuts to prove that he's an absolute legend.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes.
Tell me who's the best player in the world.
Me!
And this mindset sometimes makes people think that he's arrogant, but really, he only got the best example of determination from his mom. Because he saw with his own eyes what it's like to struggle and sacrifice. What it was like to work tirelessly for the people you love.
I love football. My passion is always football. Without sacrifice, we cannot win nothing.
And I know that a lot of you watching this can totally relate to this. As someone who also grew up with a very simple life, with mostly my grandma and grandpa raising me, it just feels so good to finally be able to give back to them. Nothing beats the feeling of rewarding your loved ones who worked so hard for you to have the life you have now. This is exactly how Cristiano Ronaldo feels every time his mom cheers for him in the sidelines, cries for his losses, and wins, and witnesses her son's greatness being celebrated by the whole world.
When she sees you playing, I mean, it's almost too much for her sometimes.
I just make a rule. Big games, she cannot watch.
This mother and son bond is so strong, you can feel it just by looking at them. Like, look how massively proud she was when Cristiano got an award. And this is exactly why now Cristiano makes sure that the woman who worked day and night just to give him his first pair of shoes gets to be thanked with something bigger. From being a maid, Dolores now gets to have her own fancy car. From working as a humble cook, Dolores also got her own restaurant. From living a life of struggle under a leaking roof, Cristiano has achieved huge success, so his supportive mom, who sacrificed a lot for him, can now live like a queen. So, if you want an answer to why Cristiano still lives with his mother till today, let me quote you his exact words. All my success is dedicated to her, and because of her. And as long as she has a life, she will always be by my side. She has everything I can give. She is my refuge and my greatest gift.